Greens and dubs, hectic connections.
You know,
I got that candy vibe.
However you want
Come
it,
and
man.
get some.
We got it for you, girl.
We got cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Gumdrops, cotton candy with a couple of Skittles that's all over your panties. Caramel, I got that nose candy. Put 100 grand in the stash, eat 100 grand. What you call it? My chocolate pretzel. Put you in a position with Mr. Chocolate to press you. Catch him on the block with them now and laters. I can even see him now or later with that almond flavor. Mr. Goodbar, Italian nicey. Yo, my Reese's peanut butter cup, my almond joy. I'm your boy. If you need hard dick and bubblegum, hit you with the Chico stick, a jawbreaker, a hotel heartbreaker, a lifesaver with the sweetest fish. How good is this? Tongue twister, spin your world around like a Twizzler. Got him screaming blackberry molasses like Mister. We got cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. We got cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here.
My Snickers bar will satisfy you. The door to the candy store is always open. Sweetie, let me try you. Butterscotch, saltwater taffy from the bayou. Juicy fruit, big red lemon head. Whatchamacallit? Do you want it now or later? I'm a sugar daddy, so I'm all about my paper. Sucking on a blow pop. Drinking Henny with no chaser, Jolly Ranchers, red number 6 back in M&M's, probably called you cancer. Give me a break of that Kit Kat, Walmart, Butterfingers and 6-packs. I'm on the moon, eating a Mars bar, eating candy cigarettes in a Mars star. I can tell you my baby Ruth, my Mary Jane, Minnie Moore's girl, I'm thinking I ate you and smoked on the roof. Now it's cotton candy when I jump up in the coop.
Cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. We got cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here.
You stick it like cotton candy. I'm loving your edible panties. Remind me of cotton candy, and so sticky, hair full of candy. I get a sweet tooth when you pass by me. I've been lost, girl, I'm glad that you found me. Got me stuck like cotton candy. Girl, you're sweet, not bitter like brandy. I'm glad that you truly understand me. I'm glad you understand me. I'm glad you understand me, girl. I'm glad that you truly understand me. Yeah. I'm glad that you truly understand me. You like
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Breeze Omega.
Check it. I wrote this hopeless
Filled with the dominance.
Frappuccino flow. Yeah, you know who the codest is.
Filled with the dominance.
Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin.
Nigga, walk 'em down, nigga. Walk 'em down.
Cinco rocks round your head, we see the dots.
You see them dots.
Movement mechanical, dancing like them casino bots.
Yeah, casino box, nigga.
New Jack City vibes, watching how that Nino plots.
Yeah, how that Nino plot.
He ain't a gangster, he just knows the local spots.
Yeah.
But now we singing to the feds, talking to the cops, chasing after clout. Why? Is that how you get your props? Now you're locked away. Someone else took your slot. That ain't a circle, it's a pit where the bodies rot.
Fucking nerve, phone.
wrote this hopeless, filled with the dopiness, Frappuccino flow, yeah. You know who the coldest is. Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Yeah. I wrote this hopeless. Immerse you in the heat, dead in the desert sand. That's what the thirst do when you're in a lonely land. Steel walls, iron talons, now they can't hurt you. Cause you've been through the fire, you know what that hurt do. Popping the perk, stop, tell me what's the worth, dude. I'm mapping out the earth, longitude and latitude. Dungeon explorer, checking all your attributes. Can you form a strategy, build up a battle group? You ain't ready for war. Survive any and all when they come to battle you, or run to the forest like the frightened tattle do. You were afraid, that's why the rhythm scattered you. Boom, boom, boom. Now the legend splattered too. Clear the street, but you survived the hit, so I'm not mad at you. I respect you. You brought the intellect, just like you had to do. Death before dishonor, that's why I clapped at you. Weapon with the body, and the residue. Words are illegible, the beat stock's incredible. Living through the detox, healing in the medical. I'm glad you made it back, glad you made it home. We're finally all grown, seeds planted in the stone. Yeah.
Yeah. FBA. Breeze Omega. You focused on the old me. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm different, but y'all focused on the old me. The Laker dynasty, the Shaq and the Kobe. Perpetual oyster, yeah, that's the rollie. You riding waves, chasing dicks like Moby. Yeah, I'm in the dark, sounding like a shinobi. Yeah, in your heart, I'm the one that you know, G. Fill the packs and the scats with the OGs. Built it on a pill and at a funeral pie.
Yeah, we was going for a jazz feel on this joint.
You should have seen the truth straight through the wire. No country for old men. No one's gonna hire. You feeling the sweat, wet with the spire. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Go ahead, let him spit words like Letterman. Foundational black, call me a veteran. Banging on the doors of hell, let him in. I seen the snakes, I seen them shed skin. Try to get close like they next to kin, but they messy with the games they playing. Burrito styles, I'm only one of many. Needles child, and I ain't falling for a penny. Keeping down, but it's so proud. They hate the black, cause we so loud. So I turn up the volume, Percocet, Oxy, Valium.
Tears of a clown. Yeah, you know what it is?
I'm a king in the dark. Y'all just
acting. Y'all acting, man. Y'all acting.
True
Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. Seen snakes, I seen them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell. Let them in.
Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10
While the world stays silent.
Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at 10, world stay silent.
Falling through the atmosphere. Breeze will make a let's go.
I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fakes was trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke. Falling through the atmosphere. Yeah.
Falling through the atmosphere. Falling through the
She
atmosphere.
didn't understand the mental. The visual was blurry. I'm leaning, I'm seeing central. Perception, distance is growing. I'm cosmic curry. Don't worry, the vision is blurry. The jury is out on the flurry. The sin and act, it's like you don't know me no more. The vibe is for sure pure, like the bond between Bach and the Fanny Shakur. That's matriarch energy. I'm bleeding out empathy. You screaming, you don't like it. Well, the pressure is a gift. I'm in the zone now. Watch how the tectonic flex shift. Truth teller, no capping. Keep the record there. Look in my eyes. I'm the captain. The message is clear. I'm alone in this vacuum. Whoa, hard cold as the air, trapped in the atmosphere, anywhere. I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic, up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate twist, trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke.
Falling through the atmosphere.
Thinking I could break stones, tectonic to make it home. Took a little bit of that just to leave the world alone. I fell in the zone, barbaric strength like Conan. Keep the snakes from the kids or whoever you boning. The theology is deep, but don't kill me, makes me stronger. The fall is eternal, felt the days getting longer. Couldn't tell the AM from the PM, the sun from the moon. Praying to the most high, get me out the tomb. Longevity, hoping I might hit the turf. Football, Jesus touchdown in the light. I'm in the clutch now, survive the rush now. Let's kick the atmosphere, the dust is settled now. I hear my seed screaming, Daddy, we glad you're here. But the dream is a meal. Then I woke.
Whoa.
Back to the plumbing.
Get down. Get fresh. Get down. Get fresh. 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 Yep. Yes, sir. You know what it is. Happy Friday, family. You know what it is. The Friday Night Flip. This is your host, Breeze Omega. Omega, that's Breeze. We are in the house. Shout out to everybody in here. Let's welcome in our new sister who came in here. Let me make sure I got her name right. Lala's Hooper Q, 2998. Appreciate you for coming in, beloved. Coming to have some fun, chop it up with us, get some of these stories, and we're going to get it in with the family. I hope y'all all having a great one, man. I woke up this morning, y'all,
over here. This over here in Virginia. I woke up, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is? I'm like, is it fog? I thought it was fog out this bitch. And then I start smelling the air. You could just smell it burning. It smelled like some shit burning just down the street, man. That shit from Canada is all the way down here in Virginia. Shout out to my good brother Orashalon Perkins. That's Bronze Reaper Media. Make sure you tap into him if you're not already tapped in with him. Shout out to my good brother Jesse Paris, my brother from another mother. Y'all tap into him. That's Frontline Black News. That's with a BLACC News. You know what it is. Shout out to Miss April Showers. Y'all tap into my beloved too as well. She's always, that's one of our aunties who up here always chopping, giving us that good fire. And we need like aunties and some uncles and grandpappies, some grandmammies to get out here and really be standing on business. I'm gonna show y'all a foundational Black American sister who told them what they could do after they unalived her daughter. We need that old foundational Black American energy back. That energy that like, motherfucker, touch me and all y'all motherfuckers gonna get it. An eye for a motherfucking eye. Ain't that what the Bible says? Yeah, this air is crazy. And I work in a fucking garden outside, so I have no choice but to be out fucking side. Oh no, those you looking for dirt cookies. you the one looking for dirt cookies. You got them dirt cookies on your mind like I had that Philly cheesesteak I ate last night. Oh shit, boy, we got a cheesesteak spot out here that's like that shit rival motherfuckers in Philly and New Jersey. I'm telling y'all. And it's a butcher shop too. So you know when it's a butcher shop that's cutting and making their own sandwiches, nigga, that shit is phenomenal. I'm trying to talk about. He know he looking for dirt cookies. You want a plate of dirt cookies and a goddamn cat sandwich. You want to eat a cat sandwich. Yo, you know the funniest shit, man? Well, it's not really even funny. It's annoying. You know, I always tell y'all, those who've been listening to me, y'all been following me. I always tell y'all how I do not like the French accent. All that sound like they spitting all the time. Look, what's that? La fleur, le chapotel, chepepel, zepecal, all that bullshit. It is even worse. I was listening to Tariq earlier, and he had a damn Haitian woman over there trying to redefine our lineage. And man, oh, Tariq got in on her ass, but she had the French accent with the Haitian patois sound too. Oh, it's that is a horrible accent. I cut my own head off if I had to listen to her. What it do? B Sparrow in the motherfucking house. What it do, beloved? B Sparrow in the house. Good to see you in the house, beloved. Everybody shout out B Sparrow, our lovely FBA sister. Y'all know what it is. But I don't like that damn French accent. I don't like it at all. And coming out of a Haitian mouth, it's even worse. It's like they put extra like on what they saying. It sounds terrible. Hey, Jones in the house. What it do, beloved? All the lovely sisters is coming in the house. Know what it is. Nothing but lovely foundational Black American sisters. Know what it is. We got love for everybody. Oh yeah. Orashalon want to eat dirt cookies. He wanna dirt cookies with a CLT, a cat, lettuce, and tomatoes. You know what it is. Yes, I appreciate you. Yes, it's a blessing for us to have you here. We appreciate you, beloved. Appreciate you. We're gonna get into these stories. Lots of disturbing stories out in the the news cycle right now. So I thought we should get to this because before we get to, because we are dealing with the Nolan Wells story and all that type of stuff. But I also want to talk about this. Have y'all been hearing about this? Now, now explain it to me. Are the Africans just fleeing, or are they really being tricked into Russia for that damn war? And the Russians are calling them meat bags. This is fucked up. Remember you Africans who was all on TikTok calling us bullet bags and all that? Well, guess what? The Russians call you niggas meat bags. And they're going to put you out in front so y'all get blown up. How are they tricking y'all niggas to go to a place that's in a war? That's where I'm confused, Tethers. If there's an African tether in here that can come and explain to me why you would go to a country that's locked in the midst of war, I would love to hear that. Maxwell Jenkins in the house. You know what it is. We about to have all the all-stars in this bitch. Shout out to Maxwell Jenkins. We need my brother Cal Dog. We need DSB, Bronze. Everybody come up in this bitch. We have a full money. But let's listen to them talk about Africans being tricked into this war. And then remember I was telling y'all yesterday about how Asians see Nolan Wells. Well, wait till I play this Asian in a minute. Watch this, guys.
By some estimates, Russia has taken 1.5 million casualties, including 500,000 killed since the war began. Now, as special correspondent Simon Ostrowski reports, with Russia running out of recruits, it's bringing in mercenaries from far away. And a warning, some images in this story are disturbing.
What the f***, you non-Russian piece of...
This is the treatment awaiting African troops recruited to fight in Russia's war against Ukraine.
And listen to how they talking to them.
Electrocution, and worse.
You non-Russian.
Listen to this, y'all.
By some estimates, Russia has taken 1.5 million casualties, including 500,000 killed since the war began. Now, as special correspondent Simon Ostrowski reports, with Russia running out of recruits, it's bringing in mercenaries from far away. And a warning, some images in this story are disturbing.
What the f***, you non-Russian piece of...
This is the treatment awaiting African troops recruited to fight in Russia's war against Ukraine. Beatings, electrocution, and worse. Lured to Russia with promises of employment, hefty sign-up bonuses, and citizenship, and instead thrown to the front line as disposable manpower, deployed as human bait.
Look how many disposables. They're even singing. So happy. Don't worry. They'll go on assault and they'll be singing a different tune.
Did you hear him? He called them disposables.
Brutality and corruption go hand in hand in Russia's military. Yet some of the estimated 4,000 African fighters now serving in the Russian army are the special target of abuse from their commanders and fellow soldiers, driven by racism and lawlessness within Moscow's army.
These are the comrades that have arrived?
Yeah, Maxwell Jenkins, yep.
What is your name?
Francis.
Like, how y'all over there?
You'll be the
This is why we different
This
from
is
Tevin.
Francis
You can't tell me you a
Dungun
mercenary
Daru
and they treating
That's
you
an
like this.
anti-tank mine
A
strapped to
mercenary
his
does
chest.
what he wants.
A
Y'all
soldier
just a
appears
bunch
to be
of tethers.
forcing him at gunpoint towards the front line on a suicide mission.
Okay, B. We gonna still be here,
Nabiscoville
beloved.
appeared on Russian social media. His family in Kenya say they've not heard from him, and his whereabouts are unknown.
He probably blown up.
It's a grim story and not unique. Since the start of the full-scale invasion in 2022, Ukrainian authorities estimate that Russia
they got
has
a mine on that
27,000
motherfucker's chest.
foreign nationals.
You see
from
that? They got a
130
mine on him.
countries.
What Maxwell Jenkins just said is true. Look, right there. That's a
An
bomb
international
on his
fighting
stomach.
force larger than some standing armies in Europe.
Wow.
In an exclusive interview, Ukraine's Minister of Foreign Affairs,
Wow.
Andriy Sybiha, told the NewsHour Russia has stepped up its recruitment from Africa and other countries to compensate for poor battlefield performance and mounting casualties.
In case of death or disappearance, they are ideal soldiers.
The old picture of Shabaka. I forgot you got a Shabaka over there too, Bron. I forgot about your Shabaka. You only eat fish that come out of a can.
$50,000.
They value them less than their own people.
Yes, they use them as
This is crazy. There's no way you could trick me into Russia.
What is a meat assault?
So
like you tethers who getting caught right now, the story's been on TikTok for like months.
So
don't go to Russia.
Period of their life is very short.
Ukraine is keen to get the message out that fighters from Africa and around the world who plan to join Russia's war against Ukraine will be used as cannon fodder and are likely to die or be captured. But at the same time, Russia is trying to recruit this year more fighters from abroad than it ever has before. According to the Kiev-based war crimes watchdog Truth Hounds, this year Russia expects to recruit 18,500 foreign fighters, nearly a six-fold increase since the start of the war.
So the Russians are offering around $1,500 to $2,000
per month or in total?
Per month, which is a quite great amount of money.
Kenza Ramari is one of the authors of the Truth Hounds report. She says Russia's recruitment strategy is to target Africans in extreme poverty with few options at home.
We were talking about people who are facing lack of opportunities, professional opportunities, economic opportunities.
Did you get a sense of how dangerous it is for foreigners to serve in the Russian military?
We have found cases of soldiers who were humiliated, beaten. We've had some cases of people reporting being sent to suicide missions.
They blowing y'all up.
Not only men, but also women are in demand for Russia's war machine.
And a stable income.
An estimated 1,000 young women from across Africa have been recruited to work in one of Russia's largest drone factories.
What types of jobs are available?
The Alabuga Start program promises professional training in logistics, catering, and hospitality in its promotional videos. On arrival, recruits sign an NDA and discover that instead they'll be assembling suicide drones. African governments have started to take notice of Russia's deceptive tactics. Last year, Cameroon banned all men in uniform from traveling abroad without special permission in response to soldiers leaving their posts for better-paid salaries in the Russian military.
The latest to be sucked in are 17 South Africans trapped, scared, and desperate to come back home.
Young South Africans have been drawn in too, lured by promises of bodyguard training. They ended up on the front line. In Kenya, intelligence officials revealed that over 1,000 nationals had traveled to Russia to fight, prompting the foreign minister to visit Moscow to demand an end to recruitment drives.
It didn't come soon enough for some. Last October, Peter Kamau's brother Gerald asked for a ride to the Nairobi airport, saying he'd secured a job abroad to help feed his young family.
On our way to the airport, he tells me that he headed to Russia. And you know, when I heard Russia, I trembled, I shook.
After arriving in St. Petersburg, Gerald texted Peter that he'd be working as a cook in the military.
It was only the casual greeting. That was it. I've never heard from him since then.
That final message was back in November 2025. Peter fears Gerald ended up at the front, like so many others.
You're welcome to the embassy.
To push back against Russia's influence in Africa, Ukraine's foreign minister told us his country is actively growing its diplomatic presence there.
So you're taking proactive steps to try to combat the recruitment of soldiers constantly to Russia?
Of course, because for us it is a threat of the best. They are fighting against us on Russian side. For us, they are enemies. Mercenaries from Africa should be one of the priorities in African Union to prevent, to stop these Russian illegal activities in Africa. Because of the scale, it is increasing.
Kenza Ramari believes an end to this type of recruitment is urgently needed. Every new recruit is another life potentially lost. The Russians are offering foreign fighters a chance to acquire Russian citizenship if they spend a year in the military. What are their chances of surviving that year?
From what we've heard, all the person that we spoke to were fighting for less than 2 months, a month. So we are talking about really short time on the field.
So the chances are pretty high that you'll die before you even get to the end of the year to get your citizenship.
That you'll die or that you'll be captured, yeah, most likely. There is no possibility to just end your contract and go back home. Once you're in this, you're in this. I think this is also something that should be really well understood. This is something that you get into and there is no step back after.
For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Simon Ostrovsky in Kyiv.
Support journalism you trust. Support PBS News. Donate now, or even better, start a monthly contribution today.
Y'all niggas is crazy. There's no way in the world. Come, my black brother. I would give you my sister. She sleeps with moose and squirrel. And we give you 100 million rubles. Knowing that shit ain't but $10,000. Fuck them rubles, nigga. Y'all niggas is down bad in Africa. I get to them over on TikTok. Oh, they mad because I'm posting this all over on TikTok. That's right, Maxwell. That's right. And they didn't help Cyrus Belton's mother either, because Cyrus' mother was talking about standing on a square. So they didn't help her either, even though he passed away. You know, remember, it was them and Biden and all them who got together and passed that anti-Asian hate crime bill under the guise that it was a COVID bill. But it was clearly an anti-Asian hate crime bill. So let's get into this Asian explaining to us somehow how now that Nolan Wells is a damn Asian. Y'all, these people, man, y'all better watch these people, man. Listen
you don't
to
care
this
about
shit.
What happened to Nolan Xavier Wells because he doesn't look like you? Would you feel differently about his friends minimizing his life if the victim looked like this, more like you? What if I told you that this is Nolan Wells' grandmother, which makes Nolan's mother half Asian and Nolan himself a quarter or an Asian person himself? And if you think that couldn't happen
Now
to me,
y'all
that happened to
taking niggas
Nolan
that's
because
a
he's
quarter.
partially black, then I'm going to remind you of Nancy Ying, the 29-year-old special needs teacher from Alhambra, California.
There's no
who went
such
missing
thing.
while she was
He's
on a yoga
black.
retreat
Nobody can
on
see
Lake
that
Adelan,
Asian
Guatemala,
shit in him.
3 years ago, who just like Nolan Wells put his trust into his white friends thinking that they're just going out for a good time on the water. Nancy Ying also put her trust in her white friend Christina Blazik while going out on the water thinking that they're about to have some fun. But just like Nolan Wells' white friends who all claim that they don't know what happened to Nolan and just thought that he was on another boat, but then as soon as they got back deleted all of their social media accounts, including Warren Hudson here, who up until 9:30 last night still had his profile up but now is gone, and allegedly at least 2 of them immediately lawyered up upon getting home. Christina Blazik, who had told officials in Guatemala that she did not see what happened to Nancy, whether she jumped in or fell into the water, as soon as she returned to the United States, deleted her socials, lawyered up, and through her lawyer tried to claim that they were barely even friends. Which is weird because I didn't realize that people who barely knew each other
We've been telling
put
you
their arms
Asians.
around each other's
We've been
necks
telling
and
you
then held each
Asian.
other's hands while taking
We've been telling
photos
the
together.
tethers
Who, once she
this.
returned
We've
home
been
to
telling
America,
the
through her lawyer was like,
Latinos this.
no, I tried to
So
save
cry me a
her.
motherfucking
Oh, by the way, also
river,
Christina
nigga.
and the whole rest of the yoga retreat decided not
Small
to
as
even
violin.
remotely help find Nancy Ying's body and then fled the country the next day before a police investigation could even be officially started. So not only if you care about community, should you also care about what happened to Nolan Wells, because this boy was also Asian. But if you only care about things that happen to people that look exactly like you, that's the
He
problem.
wasn't
Because when we're
Asian
fighting
at
the
all.
same systems of oppression that places people of color systemically second
Her
class
mama
compared
was
to the white
Asian. Her
counterparts,
daddy
it
was
bleeds into societal
FBA.
standards and even into interpersonal relationships. The effect is the same for all of us. And that
And
is
then
that
his
our lives are
dad
not
is some
valued,
other
which means
type
that our
of
lives
tether. I
are
don't
not
think
safe.
his dad
Demand
is FBA,
justice
Nolan
and
Wells.
visibility for Nolan Xavier Wells. One of these has been set up for the family. If you are able, please help them out. You can find it right here. And rest in peace, Nolan.
Right, Maxwell. Man, if y'all don't get out of here with that he's Asian shit. Hold on, family. I feel like I'm gonna check the next video. If the next video is low, I might drop out again and come back in. Listen to this older brother drop some truth.
Allow me to drop a thought. Black parents must come to realize that they may be part of the problem when their kids lose sight of their own cultural heritage and race. Some black parents love the idea of their black kid being the
right
only
back.
black
April
kid
shower.
in a
She
white
stepped
group.
out for a minute.
They somehow believe that it's progress and indications of great success when they can claim mostly white friends. There is an inherent danger when our kids grow up with this illusion of inclusion. Now take, for instance, the Nolan Wells case. It should be a warning shot to all black parents. Stop patting yourself on the back just because you've escaped your own people. At some point, you will realize that all you might have one day are your own people. We have been taught and programmed to not think well of our own race. Therefore, we associate everything good with being white. Now, without any chastisement of the Wells parents, I truly believe that they will search their own souls and parenting styles in regard to their tragic loss. Isolation is isolation. We could not afford to allow our children to isolate themselves in groups that lack other members of their own race. Example, there is a photo of Nolan Wells during his vacation trip in the water with nothing but white people around him, surrounded by nothing but white people. Now, why didn't he see this as possibly a dangerous situation or at least simply unsafe? It's because he was not aware of what's called race predicament. Most black people know to be uncomfortable in situations when you're in that kind of situation. I'm reminded of the movie Get Out. You remember the movie Get Out, don't you? While we want to get along and love all of God's children, at the same time, we've got to come to the realization that everybody does not like us. Everyone does not love us. There are people out there who hate us just for the color of our skin. Black people cannot lower their guard and be so trusting in potentially challenging situations. We must maintain what I call a hermeneutics of suspicion. What does this mean, Atkins? It means we must consider any and all possible situations as maybe threatening and not safe for us. It appears that Nolan Wells was too trusting of his so-called friends, and I truly believe that truth will eventually come out, and when it does, we'll find out that racism is in the mix of everything bad that happened to this young man.
Shout out to our good brother, Dr. Bill Atkins. I'm so proud of him. I like when I see a lot of our older brothers and sisters who are real foundational Black American activists, like Dr. Bill Atkins, and him learning to use TikTok so he can reach a younger plethora of people. So I'm very proud of him. Ooh. What am I smoking today? I'm smoking Granddaddy Perk. That's what I'm smoking. I don't know if I'm smoking that or I'm smoking the Canadian Wildfire. But our brother just kicked some real knowledge. Shout out to our uncle giving us that fire. And our brother is a nice light-skinned brother. And see, he equates himself as a black man. See, we don't have colorism. Colorism comes from tethers and others. We don't have no damn colorism. That shit come from other people, not from foundational Black Americans. I think I'm gonna just, hold on, let me just stick with some of this Nolan shit real quick. Oh, did we ever go through this tether the other day? I can't remember we did her ass. This chick talking stupid. I was like, bitch, what do you mean they can't tell? I'm telling you, you know how the white cops know the difference between a black person? Oh yeah, let me get that too. Let me get the buff because I've been meaning to get the buffalo in here. Because you know everybody trying to talk shit about the buffalo, like the buffalo was bad. You know, they always get caught doing dumb stuff, and then they'll be like all over the damn news as if like, oh, you know, you were just minding your business. And this big old mean brown bison came and attacked poor Mr. White Man. Well, the bison gonna let y'all know why he attacked that white man. He gonna let y'all know tonight. We're gonna cover that news story. While we're waiting for the other story, let's go ahead and get started. Here was what had happened.
It went from
to Mr. Nabisco.
A little bit of amusing to watch to critical emergency. I stopped the video because I could see that bison was standing over him and he was pumping his head, very aggressive and agitated. And I knew that somebody had to distract that thing.
He says he and other campers ran at the bison,
stopped videotaping,
chasing it away,
but you still got
and then
footage.
tending to the man who he says was in a lot of pain.
What are your thoughts when you watch that video?
They were doing
Tell me
everything
real
right.
quick,
They
family,
were
can y'all hear
respectful,
that?
and
'Cause
once the
I might
bison
gotta
showed any
drop out of
agitation,
here
they
real quick,
left.
'cause I heard
And they were just in the
Restream do
wrong time in
something
the wrong place.
sneaky. Because sometimes y'all can't hear it, but I'll hear like a little mic break. You know how you'll hear the mic go and do something like that? And then we'll get, hold on, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come right back, and then we'll get the bison in here. Hold on. I'll be right back in. Sounds nice. Check two. My mic sounds nice. All right. Let's let the buffalo. Hold on. They're doing something freaky again. God damn, stop it, Restream. Bitch ass niggas. All right, here go the buffalo. The buffalo wants to let y'all know. Here go the buffalo explaining why he had to attack that white man.
I feared for my life. The danger was all around me. I had to act to survive. It was a close call.
So the bull, the bison said he feared for his life. He do what you Nabiscos be doing. He feared for his life, so he had to act to survive. So I don't blame the bison. Let him tell y'all one more time.
I feared for my life. The danger was all around me. I had to act to survive. It was a close call.
So the bison is like, don't blame me. It was all these white people around me. Shit, I had to trip. I don't know what the fuck they be on. I'll be watching the news too. Because you know how white people towns like out there, they be leaving a big ass screen TV in front of the damn window and it be on at nighttime. And there's been videos lately, like, you know, they got them cameras damn near everywhere. And there's been videos of animals watching motherfucking television. So, yeah, it was a white guy who, that white guy who got flipped up in the air, that old white guy. You ain't see that story, Navi? That motherfucking bison tried to send that nigga to the top of that tree. He launched that nigga like 15 feet up in the air. Nah, Maxwell capping April showers. Don't believe him. Listen to
Now
this
the Trump
crazy girl.
administration is said to be sending ICE for the Haitians. I need all the people who said this doesn't affect black people to clock back in. Because let me ask you something and answer out loud.
It don't,
How
bitch.
is ICE going to tell the difference between a Haitian, a Jamaican, and a black American? How do you think these racist ass ICE agents who think all black people look the same are going to tell the difference?
Look, bitch, when I'm at my work, all the white people, other people, the Latinos, the Asians and shit, Arabs, I'm the only nigga they call brother in my store. You know why? Because they can tell I'm the only real black man person. I'm the only person that looks like an actual foundational black American. They do not approach the other melanated other people in the store and say, hey, brother. They don't. They just don't. They can tell the difference. Oh. Yeah, well, they gave him a white. They gave it. The bison been living out there in goddamn North Dakota or Montana, wherever that shit is at. So he gonna have a white accent. He gonna be like how them tethers. You ain't never meet them tethers and they sound like white people and it be a whole damn tether. Tariq exposed that shit because them tethers, they love going up there, boy. But you can always hear that accent come out. That shit have slipped right up. They're gonna be trying to talk some old English and shit. Forthwith we go forward and Jolof. The Jolof come out the nigga mouth. Every time the nigga trying to keep that shit up, we always hear that Jolof fall out their mouth. Or the mosquito burger. The mosquito burger patty start to fall apart out of his mouth. That's another thing y'all be eating. Mosquito burger patties. Go look it up on YouTube. There's a video showing motherfuckers just grabbing up racks of fucking mosquitoes. And then they just taking everybody all happy and shit, the kids. Some of the kids is eating them while they alive. They ain't even waiting for the mother to mix that shit together and throw them on that little fucking pan on the ground. Them niggas was happy as shit. I ain't never seen no niggas happy eating bugs. It's the craziest shit I've seen. They is tearing that shit up. And all y'all niggas eat with your hands. So that's how I know you niggas didn't become civilized yet. Y'all niggas all eating with your damn bare hands. I'm not eating with no bare hands. That's why I don't go to no African restaurants. You ain't gonna find me at no African restaurant. Shit, you could never really find a nigga in a Jamaican restaurant. Jamaicans are just starting to actually cook food. You used to go to a Jamaican restaurant, all them niggas had was, all we have today is beef. But they be lying to you. They just cook it for themselves. All they have is beef patty and cocoa bread. Them niggas always got the sound like nigga, but you got goat up on the sign. Ain't no curry goat, ain't no curry. They might have curry chicken, and that shit be dry as a bitch. When I make my curry chicken, my shit is nice and like a sauce, a nice thickened sauce. And I use drumsticks that I'll saw up into pieces. I use drumsticks, and sometimes I may throw like a couple of thighs in there. That's what I said. I make my own curry chicken. If I want curry, nigga, I'm making myself. I ain't got time to go on you niggas damn restaurant. Y'all gotta look at me with a damn angry face. Tell my I have in here today as a beef patty and a cocoa bread. You want beef patty, cocoa bread? We have a chicken. They have the curry, but there's not much left of that. It's always never much left. Never no damn oxtails. I remember as a kid trying to go. I grew up in New York, and I would go to the Jamaican restaurant after school. Like, I got some money. I'm gonna buy me some curry. I'm gonna give me some curry goat or either some oxtail. Cause I love some curry goat. That's why I be telling niggas when niggas be acting like they making birria, I'm like, nigga, you not making real birria. Real birria is made with goat meat, not with beef. What you're doing is an alternative if you can't get goat meat. But a real birria starts with the meat, which is goat. They don't, I've been to Mexico. I didn't see them do no other meat. I went to 4 different towns. And at 4 different towns, they had birria. And that birria shit. And every person I saw make it, made it with goat meat. They didn't make it with no motherfucking beef. Beef is a premium. That's why you Mexicans, you go to Walmart now, you see they got that little chopped up little pieces of beef. That's beef picante or some shit. Yeah, Mexican steaks be all skinny and shit. It's only over here do they get and start eating a damn 2-inch steak. Over there, a steak is like a 1/4 of an inch. You dig? But let this crazy girl keep going talking about these damn. How you gonna tell a Haitian from a black person? Easy, bitch. There's 3 ways. He could look down at his feet and see he got on goddamn flip-flops. He can look at that midnight complexion that the nigga got and that wide squat nose. Because y'all only got 2 noses in Haiti. It's the squat nose or that fucking nose that look like it's going up in your fucking forehead. And then he gonna look at your car. And the first thing he gonna see in your goddamn car is that damn Haitian flag. Boom, that's how they can tell. We either don't have flags in our car or we have a fucking American shit. But we normally don't keep shit on the mirror. If you a foundational black American, you don't keep shit on your mirror, not even the little scented shit, because that's something the police can use to pull you over. Everybody black know that by now. Your air quality was bad too, Miss April Showers? Yeah, our shit was fucked up out here. It was almost up to 400. It was like 398. Let me see where that shit at right now before I let this bitch finish. Let me let her keep talking.
Tell the difference. This is what I've been saying. Racism doesn't check passports, it checks skin tones. You really think they're going around asking, excuse me, sir, are you Haitian or are you black American? Oh, damn well, they don't care where your ancestors came from. This should be a wake-up call for anybody with some melanin in their skin.
Bitch, they can tell.
It is absolutely amazing to me.
It's 197
how so
right
many immigrants come to America thinking that they can school Black Americans on how the American system works as it pertains to race. They're coming at
we've been
us
living with this
like
shit.
they know more
We've been living
about
with this shit all our life.
how
A lot of y'all was telling me
the
I
system
don't
in
see
America works
racism.
than we do. The people who have suffered under the system for centuries, they somehow come over
Like I
here
told y'all, the African tether
thinking
woman,
that
she
they're
didn't talk to me again today.
us about how our the system that we've always lived under. We didn't migrate into the system.
Damn,
we were here before the
588.
system was even created, right? But somehow
Our
they
shit
think they
dropped
know
to
more about it than
197
we
right
do.
now.
Somehow they think that we're in the same boat that they are. They think that we're in the same immigration system that they're in. Like we have immigration paperwork or something that we have to fill out every year. Like when we're talking about ICE and deportation, it has nothing to do with not being able to tell the physical differences. We know that we share physical similarities between Black Caribbeans.
Nah, not me.
That's obvious.
Not me, bitch.
That does what does that have
Not
to do
me.
with ICE? What does that have to do with deportation? What does that have to do with immigration? It's a totally different conversation. just because even if they were to snatch me up saying, oh, well, you look like you could be Jamaican, once they go and run my social security number and my birth certificate and my mom and dad's and my grandmother's and my great grandmother's, pretty sure nothing's going to happen after that. So I'm not worried about ICE.
God damn you.
I mean, do you guys think that they're planning on rounding up Black Americans and shipping us to some unknown, unspecified location?
That's why she had that motherfucker.
I don't understand what you think that the outcome of this is supposed to be for us.
God damn you, Restream.
I genuinely don't supposed to be for us. Immigration. It's a totally different conversation.
Long story short, she said,
just because even if they were to snatch me up saying, oh, well, you look like you could be Jamaican.
And that's the facts.
Once they go and run
Even if they was to walk up on you niggas, I'm not afraid. Here, what you want, nigga? You can look at my physical ID or you could go to government ID on my phone, nigga. All my shit on that. You put your passport on there. You put your... It's very simple. You got to go through the government. Once you go through the government and they verify that that's you and all your information, they send you a still copy of that shit that locks into your phone. You put it under your wallet. You put it in your Apple wallet. And so now, if I don't got to go digging in my pocket or my bag to pull out my ID, I just show them my phone. Shit, it's so different now. Like sometimes when I go places, they already know it's me. And I think it'd be that government ID shit. Claude Zan Dam in the house. Yeah, I told you she had that Scully on her head because she was talking about having to spend money. Hold on. That's because I'm getting my motherfucking stories. And Restream likes to do sneaky shit. Restream just be doing a lot of sneaky shit. Let me make sure. Back to it now. All right. Bring myself up even louder. Y'all should be able to hear me more. But you can hear me now better. I'm pretty sure now. Because it sounds a lot louder to me right now. What the fuck was I saying? See now, Navi, you done made me lose track of what I was talking about. I don't care, nigga. I've been to Miami. I seen what a bunch of Haitians look like. I don't care what y'all say. And then you got the light-skinned Haitians. Them niggas look weird too. Them niggas got big noses. They look like a damn Haitian. They look like the light-skinned Haitians. If you ever been to Haiti, you see they got the light-skinned Haitians and the dark-skinned ones. And neither one of them niggas look like foundational Black Americans. Neither one. So I'm sorry, nigga. Don't trick me. Listen to what our little sister right here had to say about this. Is real important too. She's very smart on this. And I've been saying this. So to a lot of my young rappers and all y'all, be careful out there, man.
Prosecutors are treating everyone affiliated with a black rapper as part of a criminal organization. The latest was Lil Durk, who just won a motion to have racketeering charges thrown out of his upcoming trial. Those charges were filed under RICO. And if you've been following hip-hop, you've heard that phrase RICO a lot. Young Thug, Gunna, Fetty Wap. So what actually is it? RICO was passed in 1970 under Nixon to take down the Italian mafia. The idea was simple: charge an entire criminal enterprise, not just the person who pulled the trigger. To prove it, prosecutors just need to show a pattern of 2 related crimes. In Georgia, just one overt act can tie you to a conspiracy. To bring a RICO case, prosecutors have to define a group as a criminal enterprise. Young Thug's charges cited song lyrics as overt acts. Gunna's indictment listed an Instagram caption. Prosecutors are using these as confessions. Rap is the only art form consistently used as evidence in criminal court. Black Americans receive sentences 19% longer than white Americans for the same crimes. We are incarcerated at nearly 5 times the rate. And RICO, with its sweeping definitions and maximum 20-year sentences, is one of the most powerful tools in a system that has always treated Black association, Black community, and Black culture as inherently suspicious. A song becomes a confession and a crew becomes a criminal enterprise. And suddenly, everyone in the orbit of a Black artist is facing decades in prison.
Damn. Boy, they always put out the ropes for us, man. They always got all the ropes out for us. You just know a nigga like, hey, nigga, I just know the nigga. I ain't never been part of no RICO. What the hell? Now they got your ass hemmed up. That's why I still laugh at Young Thug. You had a father who been to jail, faced the goddamn system, was in the belly of the beast, and your father told you, don't take them charges. Now you sitting around whining and shit because you got them charges. You should have listened to your father, boy. Ain't nobody ever told you that. Don't ever look a gift horse in the mouth. Your mama never told you that? Y'all people crazy. I never used to understand what my mama was talking about with all them old people sayings back in them days. I just be like, but all that southern shit makes sense. Don't ever look a gift horse in the mouth. The hell? Hold up. Hold on. I gotta do something real quick. I gotta drop out. They doing something weird. Hold on. Mic check. Oh, because we didn't get rid of that shit. God damn you, Restream. All right. Fucking with my shit, man. They fucking with us, little Roscoe. And we're going to get the coverage from all the angles
Mississippi
about
Department of
Nolan
Marine
Wells.
Resources releasing the GPS data
B.
of
Sparrow
where the
back
boat
in
that
the
Nolan
house.
Wells was on July 4th
Salute,
and its
Jesse.
whereabouts on that day, just to kind of narrow down that timeline a little bit more. Here's what we know from the data. 9:56 a.m. the boat left land and then went towards Horn Island, which had arrived around 11:14 a.m. Then the GPS data says that the boat left the island around 4:31 p.m. before traveling into Fort Bayou and returning to the dock at 6:06. Later that night, the boat went to the boat launch here at Fort Bayou and was pulled out of the water and taken back to the owner's home in Biloxi. Now, a DMR report also says that the owner of the boat, his mother, and one other person with Wells are all cooperating with the investigation. Now, this doesn't necessarily point to one person or point to anything in particular, but now there's concrete evidence of when and where the boat was
he's
at
not
what
bringing
times.
up that
We
the
have heard
boat
reports
went
that
back out in the water.
boys left the island right around at 4:30, and now that's starting to, that is being backed up now. We'll see exactly what this does for the investigation as time continues. Live in Ocean Springs, Will Polson, WLOX.
Because we know that's all cat. And they got the media. Notice that media did not cover that boat went back out. Not once, but twice that night and early morning. Man, this shit is suspicious as hell. You can't trust, though. That's Mississippi media right there, though. You think them Nabisco's gonna tell the truth? You need more fire like this sister right here. A woman, whatever she is. I don't know. She was angry.
Tired of y'all trying to
I
say that
couldn't
these
tell if
thugs
she was a
lawyered up
10.
because of what's being said about them. Because let us just be real. When Nolan's father went over to those thugs' house to get Nolan's car keys back, this man said in a conference that they was already rah, 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 all hype energy, all type of disrespectful to this man. Imagine having to put your own feelings aside, concerned about your son and where he is, so that you can calm these thugs down to get his car keys back. And mind you, he had to plead. Basically, man, can y'all please give me my son's keys back? Because Wyatt said he didn't have them. Mind you, after he gets the keys back, they immediately lock the door. They don't hear nothing else from them, and they call the police on this man. Okay, now moving on. Now, even after that, now we're talking about 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Nolan's parents, along with other search parties, went out there to search for Nolan. No one anticipated or went out there looking for a dead body. They assumed that they was going to find Nolan alive. Mind you, while they're out there searching for Nolan, them thugs don't even show up, but they lawyered up. So stop that.
But they lawyered up. There you go. Look, man, if you can't see this for what it is, I got a bridge for you in Brooklyn right now. Nigga, just cash at me. Nigga, you can get the whole bridge right now. You can keep the homeless niggas that's on it. Whatever you find on the Brooklyn Bridge, nigga, it's yours right now. If you can't see the suspicion in this damn case, man, this is crazy. There you go, B. Sparrow. Right there. We said that. When his father said that, I was like, oh, no. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. His parents were expecting to find him alive because they were goofy. Yeah, he had to beg for his son's property back. He had to beg them Nabiscos. Can you imagine if this was some black kids did this to a white boy? It'd just be them niggas on the news every night. And they be like, the 3 suspects, they be calling them suspects. Oh, God. That part right there, B. Sparrow, look. My daughters, they'll tell you, they'll be like, shit, this motherfucker ain't never stopped telling us. I tell my daughters. Now I don't be like, hey, who or whatever you. I say, hey, you could sow your royal oats or whatever you think you're gonna do with them, but don't you better not ever think about marrying one, because you gonna be at a disadvantage. What it do, fatty in the house? What it do, beloved? Nah. They look, this case is rotten as any fucking bag of eggs you ever smelled that was rotten. This is a rotten case. Secondly, it's goddamn Mississippi. I don't know what you heard before, nigga, but go watch the movie called A Time to Kill. One of Samuel L. Jackson's greatest performances in A Time to Kill. Yes, I hope they die, and I hope they burn in hell. That's that part right there, B Sparrow. They have a racist white bone that's in their back. It's there. It's there. There's nothing if you ain't seen these last few cases and all that, are all damn near almost white jury for Andy Child. All damn near white jury for Carmelo Anthony. Y'all got to be, come on, man. This bridge right now, you can get the homeless niggas, everybody. I told you have the whole bridge right now. Just cash at me. Huh. Oh, yeah. Go watch Mississippi Burning, too. That's right, fatty. Go watch it. You be like, God damn. Fuck Mississippi. That's how you be. You do. You be like, shit, I'm going to just go over to where the black people is and then try to, when I can get a chance, get the hell up out of here. I remember Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb told a story about how the white sheriffs and them tried to get him out there when he was in Mississippi. Hey, Mississippi ain't a place for black people to be treading lightly. You got to have all your motherfucking cylinders firing. That's right. Shit. You better be all the way up. Fuck awakening. You better be all the way up so you can see them coming. Because you supposed to ask when one of them coming up to you, what do you want? You supposed to ask them, what do you want? They only want something. So you better be prepared to tell them no. Yeah, that's why I said I don't really feel sorry for the family. Y'all out there living the Dawson's Creek life and shit. Y'all didn't notice there were no black kids in Dawson's Creek? And I used to watch Dawson's Creek. I was like, God damn. Well, glad there ain't no black kids because these white kids got a lot of problems. They got abusive parents and shit. Drugs and alcohol going on. Shit. Y'all seen this nigga who was out here trying to be the new Chud the Builder? And now he done lost his job and everything. Cry me a river. Let the tether fleet. I'm gonna let the tether fleet drop a video of him, and then a white Nabisco gonna drop a video on him. Yeah, I feel sad that they lost a child. That's what I feel the sad part about. What I'm saying is I'm mad at them, just like you saying, B. I'm mad. Like, what was y'all doing out there? Because you couldn't tell me that you ain't had no run-in. If you black, that's the story of living around these folks. You're going to have a run-in with there's always going to be one of them. It's like the black dude at my job today. I'm sitting there like, cause they like, we supposed to speak to him. Then it's an old looking Nabisco. He looked all ugly, but I've been seeing him over time, and I noticed like when I say hello to him, he don't never say nothing back, and he's like, yeah, oh, he's like Terrence, yeah, he don't like black people. He's like, yeah, it's real well known. I say, oh, so that is his motherfucking job. I was wondering, because he always looking at me a certain way. And I be trying to let the old nigga off, but I be like, nigga, better take your black ass. You don't like us, but you take your ass over there to the goddamn Hindus. You don't get your pasty ass old crypt keeper looking Nabisco ass on. That's how I do. If they decent to me, I'll talk. I'm amicable back to you. But if you want that smoke, nigga, you gonna get the same type of attention you getting it back. I don't give a fuck if you old. I don't give a fuck if you old, a woman, a baby, you in a fucking wheelchair, nigga, you in a casket. If you giving me that type of attention, nigga, it's on site.
I'm about to play the video, but you remember the racist that made that disgusting video about Nolan passing away? Yeah, well, now he's on the internet crying because he lost his... And now they want to, I'm about to play the video, but you remember the racist that made that disgusting video about Nolan passing away? Yeah, well, now he's on the internet crying because he lost his job and may lose his kid. I lost my job this morning.
Right there, fatty. Word up.
Home.
Boom.
Right everybody's fucking pissed off at me.
Be a target
and now they
out
want
there
to,
with all them
try to do something about custody because I'm too much of a danger to be around children. Jog your memory. He was saying this about Nolan.
Yeah, they did. The boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah, this is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. We throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in there splashing.
Yeah, that's what you said about Nolan. And now
he's claiming the video he made was satire and should have never been taken as serious as it was. And that even though he doesn't plan on apologizing, he feels like social media went too far, getting him fired and making him about to lose his kid. See, the unintelligent sewer explorers don't understand that freedom of speech is not freedom of consequence. You knew what was the risk of you posting that crazy ass junk. Now you crying on the internet because you losing everything. Sound like a you problem.
Yeah, they done came out and said this Nabisco is a wife beater, everything. See how they stories get drug up and shit soon as they be out here? I'm telling you, God don't like ugly. And the Most High, because we the chosen, the Most High be like, all right, nigga, you losing this job. It ain't just the niggas on TikTok. It's me too, motherfucker. And now you out here crying. Fuck. You ain't learned the George Zimmerman story, nigga? Oh, yeah, George Zimmerman unalived our young brother Trayvon Martin, but his life been hell ever since. That nigga's on the street. George Zimmerman last seen was a homeless nigga. I'm going to bring that story. Word up. Yeah, that's right, Maxwell, always. Yeah, laugh now, he crying later. Shalom, DSB, my warrior brother. What it do? Young Riaz into his house. What it do?
I lost my
so
job
let another
this morning.
Nabisco talk about it.
I had to leave home. Everybody. I lost my job this morning.
Violin.
I had to leave home. Everybody's fucking pissed off at me. Now these idiots are wanting to get a judge involved because I'm a dangerous person, and now they want to, you know, try and do something about custody because I'm too much of a danger to be around children.
Man, that's crazy. There's got to be a reason why you ended up losing your job, right?
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, we did. We sure did do it. What you think?
Yeah, talking that good old boy language, right? That was good, right, boy? Two in my goddamn tobacco, boy.
Yeah. You throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Whoa, learn how to swim, boy.
Yeah, B, he tried to call it satire. Nah, nigga.
Y'all ain't ever gonna learn how to swim. Yeah.
Right, Maxwell. He should have shut his damn Nabisco mouth.
Yeah. This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. And we throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim, I can't swim. Oh, hell no. But you know, it ain't our fault.
Yeah, they all got that mustache. When I see them with that mustache,
because that
like,
seems like a
racist.
pretty legitimate reason.
I say that automatically in my head.
In fact, lose their job. It also, you know, is a good, strong indication that the courts are actually involved in. There's a potential chance that you're going to lose custody over your children. So, yeah, let's not forget about that. But I think it's hilarious that there are Republicans.
You gave that white woman what she been waiting for. She been trying to figure a way to get the kids away from
this man a GoFundMe because they want to help him with his legal process.
And she been probably telling her lawyer
this
too.
Of his First
and now
Amendment
you done
right,
came out,
speech.
showed who
at
you
the
were.
Same time, these same Republicans, these same MAGA influencers, ended up also taking to social media after the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Okay, Riaz.
They, you know, deemed that those individuals face consequences, get fired from their jobs, and so on and so forth. So once more, you guys, just like the Republican Party, you might have freedom of speech, but not freedom from consequences. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Word up. You're not gonna get away from it, motherfucker. That's why I let them talk crazy like that on TikTok. Motherfucking TikTok, 86 your ass yourself. I ain't gotta do it. Man, what's going on with the rapper Designer? I kept hearing about him over the couple of weeks and stuff, and maybe like it's been like a month, but I didn't want to talk about him because, you know, I don't really. Since he did that song Panda, it had me laughing. It's too sad for a Designer. Even when Tariq saved that nigga. I remember Tariq had to save that nigga one day. That shit was funny as hell. Tariq didn't even know it was Designer at first. He just thought it was some random black dude. And it turned out to be Designer. This nigga. Well, look, I'm going to let y'all see. I don't know what the hell Designer doing. God damn, brother. And I hope he gets some help because he looked a little crazy in this recent jail photo.
Rapper Designer allegedly assaulted the mother of his child while she was holding their baby, smashed both of her phones with a hammer, and damaged a neighbor's car before his domestic violence arrest, according to what the alleged victim told police. According to the police report obtained by TMZ, the woman told them she and the rapper began arguing after he removed TVs from the walls inside their shared residence. She says he got physical and smashed her 2 phones with a hammer so she could not call 911. The woman told cops she sprinted outside with their child and began yelling for help. She originally tried to seek shelter at a neighbor's home, but the neighbor wasn't there. She then went to a different neighbor's home before Designer chased her down in a yard and threw her to the ground, ripping her designer handbag from her before throwing the purse. She says she got back up with their kid in her arms and dashed into the neighbor's home. According to the docs, designer caused $2,700 worth of damage to the alleged victim's phone and Dior handbag. The woman told police she locked herself in the bathroom, and designer then began using a hammer and screwdriver to damage the neighbor's cars. Police say he then went to a neighbor's porch, grabbed a chair, and threw it at the front window, forcing entry into the home. He allegedly smashed several windows during the incident, causing another $6,000 in damage. 2 other witnesses also called 911. Then the rapper allegedly began banging on another neighbor's car window and requested to use her cell phone. Police arrested designer at the scene and brought him to Conway Medical Center for treatment before being transferred to Horry County Detention Center for booking.
So they said they took him for treatment, the police, before they took him to jail. And I'm trying to figure, like, what was it, physical treatment or like mental? I don't know. Because he looked doped out in that picture. When it stops, he looks really dope. He looks like he on drugs. That nigga looked like a Nigerian hitman. Oh, shit. Yeah, he went wilding. This nigga wilding. I don't know what to say about it. He spazzed all the way out. Damn, Tariq, you shouldn't have saved this nigga. Oh, God. Designer, my brother, I hope you get well, though. I'm just cracking a joke. Not joking on if you have a mental health issue of some sort. I hope you get help. But no, nigga, you gonna get roasted. Yeah, man. I was about to say, he looked like a Haitian designer. Like a nigga who designed Haitian clothes out of the Haitian flag. I be laughing at them Haitian niggas when I see them with their clothes and they making out of the Haitian flag. I'm like, nigga, there's not too much you can do with that. They be having me bugging. We getting mad at them niggas. Nigga, put that shit away. Listen to this old Nabisco tell y'all. Roaches just don't be giving a fuck. I'm gonna tell y'all that much. Roaches don't give a fuck. Word up. Roaches don't give a fuck at all. Wait till this old white lady say it. I've been telling people, I was like, shit, I go to white TikTok. So I go see what they saying and be like, ooh, yep, look, they all showing who they even try. Like I told y'all, I've always said this multiple times. You've heard me say this. I don't know any good white people, but I know some trying to be good. That's it. I've only seen them trying, but they all can revert at any moment back to that caveness out of them. It'll come out, you know. That hatred and that fear of everything, because that's why they have so much hatred, because they fear every goddamn thing, and not for the reasons that you think. They fear everything because they know all the bad that they did, and they waiting for that knock on the door. It's like, you ever see the movies where the nigga is like stressed knowing that niggas is coming to get him, and this nigga's like trying to prepare for these niggas, and he's worried every time there's a knock at the door, the nigga dripping his sweat. That's how they are. It's the funniest shit. The Japanese had made an anime called Hatalia. And one of the characters is named America. All the characters is named after countries and shit. And the saddest shit, Africans, they don't barely got, the African characters just be in the back with bugged out eyes and big lips. That's how they treat y'all with like kente cloth outfits. Y'all look terrible in Italian. Y'all look like shit. And but America, the America character, there's always a part where they say, well, America, what you gonna do? You gonna go in your closet one of these days? And America be open in his closet, and you see bones and niggas. You see niggas with chains around their wrists like slaves. You know, it's showing like a red line drawn in the goddamn back of the carpet. So you like, yeah, America closes that motherfucking closet quick as hell. Yeah, that's right. Word up. Showing their true colors. But roaches really don't give a shit though. And I don't know how this bitch tried to keep going on her motherfucking thing, because I know me as a person. If a roach, any little bug, anything touch me, I'm looking right at my skin like, what the fuck is touching me? Yep, that's it, nigga. You in there. You even look, let me explain something to y'all. Even if it was not just all rattlesnakes in there. Good snakes bite too, motherfucker. Just remember that. You gotta remember, you dealing with a bunch of snakes. They might not all be poisonous, nigga, but they all bite. And if they leave some of those teeth in your skin when they be trying to grind their motherfucking teeth into you, they leave that. That's gonna give you an infection and that's gonna kill you. See, all the snakes is bad. That's what you gotta finally get in your head. Like, damn, I gotta kind of, when I move around these people, it's like, yeah, it's good to be cordial. You know, Mad Dog Madison, that nigga said this. This is a general, the U.S. General, Mad Dog Madison. That nigga said, be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everybody you meet in life. So I'm saying that for black people, when you dealing with them, yeah, be polite and be professional, but you best have a motherfucking plan if you have to deal with them. And you make it hell enough that ain't no more of them gonna come back around. That's what it is. But look at this damn roach. Look at this fucking roach, bro. And the fact that she didn't even move.
We're still in the 80s here in the valley, so overnight temperatures not necessarily dropping, and this leads to less recovery time from the date. And it's
now this bitch is trying to get it off. Bitch, you about to take that shit home. What the hell? Oh my God. That roach, word up. You might want to file great charges on that roach, bitch. You better shake all your clothes off. I'd have got naked. I'd have got naked right there. I'd have got naked like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell to the nah. I would have got butt ass naked. You wouldn't have seen me sitting up there just willy-nilly shaking. Bitch, you didn't even know that shit was crawling on you. I suggest you get your nerve endings checked out, bitch. Something might be wrong with your endocrine system. Something ain't right that you didn't feel that motherfucker running on you. Word on, DSB. That nigga like, yo, this is my type of bitch. Right here. She ain't even flexing. Remember that news? Remember that news? You out, Riaz? All right, Riaz. You ain't going to bed, motherfucker. I'm going to see you on somebody else live in a little bit. Anybody saw that video that time when that brother was out there and a goddamn bee tried to get him? And that brother went from talking like this. Yes, this is Chad Wilson at WCBS News, and we are out here today trying to, motherfucker, get that shit right out of here, motherfucker. Remember that brother turned into he went back into being a brother. He had this old fake ass like talking voice and shit. Yeah, that shit. Ooh. Wait, we gotta spin the block on it one more time because that shit scared the shit out of me.
And it's a little more comfortable at this hour, but we're still in the 80s here in the valley. So overnight temperatures not necessarily dropping, and this leads to less recovery time from the day.
So she did all that, and it was still on the bitch. You didn't stop your report. Yo, DSB, that video is crazy. That brother was like, fuck that shit, man. The shit I gotta put up with this to do this motherfucking job. That brother turned back into a brother. He gave up on that fucking trying to be polite. Fuck these bugs. He's like, man, fuck these bugs. I guess that brother said, fuck that whole story, because he wasn't staying out there with no bugs. That's how black people be. Niggas like, nigga, Once you get away from bugs, black people try to stay away from them shits forever. Mm-mm. I always laugh when white people come in and they need to get like roach spray and shit. They start giving you a long ass story about, yeah, this is something new to me. And so I just spray it. Nigga, you know how to use roach spray, nigga. Stop playing. You see the roach, nigga, you spray them. And wherever they at, nigga, spray. Word up, nigga. Or like motherfuckers like Indians and shit come in like, yes, it's not very big problem, but it's problem, the ants, we have ants. Nigga, just any of this ant shit right here work, nigga. But you're gonna have to switch it up, because if you don't get the queen, nigga, she just gonna produce different ants that are fucking now immune to that shit. And then you're gonna have to buy another spray, nigga. So make sure you get to the queen. Simple shit. This woman, I'm asking a woman, because we ask questions when people, want to buy shit. She's like, yeah, she's got a snake. And I'm like, well, what's the reason why the snake is around your house? I start asking her, do you have like large wood piles? Because since you're scared of snakes, I want to teach you to try to do this shit naturally before you start buying snake away and all these other poisons and shit. I'm going to tell you real quick. And then if you say what the woman said to me, well, I've seen a lot of field mice in the backyard. I said, well, then, lady, you should be happy, because as long as that snake is out there hunting and eating the field mice, them motherfuckers ain't got time to think about coming in your house. Boy, these foreigners, they don't even know that. Because they know that where they come from, they terrified of snakes. You living in a bamboo hut, nigga, and a snake just come up in that bitch whenever it wants. See, they get over here to America, now they get all uppity and they want to kill all the damn snakes. It's crazy. Go ahead, brother.
My aunt right now literally started, and I know you know about this. A lot of people watching this gonna know what I'm, especially black people in the South. My aunt right now literally started, and I know you know about this. A lot of people watching this gonna know what I'm, especially black people in the South. I don't know what. My aunt started the free breakfast and free lunch program.
Yeah, I used to go to that.
Off the muscle. That been just something
when she worked at.
Black people got together and just did themselves. It wasn't no, well, we got to get the money.
Yeah, word up. That was something black
that's the reason why we don't think like them and they don't think like us, because we know how to get it out the mud. We literally can build something and then later on, like a FUBU or something, we can build something and then later on probably deal with them, but we don't get resources from them to do it. They got to get resources to do everything. They got to go through them for everything. So when they come over here and they see us balling, they see somebody like a Mayweather or somebody like that, they a Master P, or they who white man? No, ain't no white man. They did this off the muscle. We did this off the muscle. That's how we get down.
Facts. We don't get the government don't give us no assistance. So we have to get it out the mud. We have to work hard and figure out how to work smarter and not harder all the time, so we tired and shit and worn out. But we gonna get to the money. See, that's what the tethers don't get in their mind. They always thinking we getting something from like they do, because they're the ones sitting around getting all these goddamn set-asides, all these handouts, all this stuff to help them get to the top, while we don't get shit. You got a white man out right now running around fucking with anything that's black. He's not going attacking Latino scholarships, Latinos for Latino shit. That's why we have to set this shit up now to just be lineage based. Everything. This is our lineage. That's why it's important. African American is not our lineage. That is the de facto defunct generic Negro. That is not us. We are not generic Africans. Not by a long shot. I know some of the tethers and some immigrant people get upset with it, but y'all just gonna have to understand that. Y'all just gonna have to understand that. As I say, not every immigrant is a tether, but every tether is an immigrant. And that's why we on y'all ass. See? Because we don't have to be told this shit that you about to hear right here. We've already heard this. We've heard this. We ain't have to hear this from them. But in today's world, y'all act like y'all need to hear it. And so, yeah, you need to hear this. This need to be archived for future niggas to hear this. So even if you make it in the goddamn space, you still better be wary. You better be on a spaceship full of other niggas instead of being the only nigga in a cracker box full of Nabiscos. You're going to find out the hard way. Listen to what this white lady says.
So, hey, boo, I just had a thought. One of the reasons white people hate, we may hate you, we may... So, hey, boo, I just had a thought.
She tried to use that, hey, boo.
One of the reasons
bitch.
White people hate black people is because we cannot tolerate black
that part
joy.
DSB.
We cannot tolerate black intelligence. We cannot tolerate black beauty.
I'm not gonna do this whole thing though. I can't take the goddamn Days of Our Lives music.
Black camaraderie. We cannot tolerate anything that frees a black person. There's a level of...
All right, I had enough, Becky Sue. But we get it. We get the gist of what you was trying to say. Y'all don't like us. And guess what? We don't give a fuck. The only people who give a fuck like that is the tethers. I see that at my job every day. The tethers, they be worried about it, white folks. Look, I stopped talking to that moist tether. All of a sudden, guess who tried to be Miss Chatty Patty with me today when I came in by the goddamn time clock. This nigga ain't never said this much to me ever. But he was talking to me, and I think it's because he noticed I stopped saying hi to him. I stopped saying hello to his ass. Like, nigga, you're not gonna act all sassy around me and think I'm gonna be that type of nigga that keep on talking to you and be your motherfucking friend. Hell no. I don't give a fuck what they say. You on your motherfucking own, nigga. But see, I'm a cordial person, so I know how to be cordial. Oh, yeah. I do want that story, too. All right, go ahead back down. Doing too much. Yeah. Right, DSB, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's like some chameleon shit. Bitch, y'all better be paying attention. Yeah, they always telling us how much they don't like us. And like, what the fuck? All right, then, motherfucker, good. Yeah, basically. The feelings can be mutual and shit. We're not even the ones walking around talking about, nigga, if we get out here, dude, fucking man, fucking making all these videos, talking about, yeah, we got so many freaking killers, man. You guys wouldn't stand a chance. What is that? What y'all hold up as like something that you got a bunch of murderers and pedophiles and bestiality and women beaters, and that's just y'all whole background, huh? Y'all don't have nothing else good to look up to in your lives ever. And y'all get mad because in reality, y'all tried to turn us all into monstrosities. Now, y'all did get some of us. I admit to that. Y'all did get some of us, but you didn't get all of us. And you didn't get the right ones. The ones that you got, they was gonna fall by the wayside anyway. They's gonna fall. All the people who y'all keep getting are the niggas that the rest of us be like, Why would she go out with a white? Who told? Why was he out there on an island full of white people? See, this is how it is. So the rest of us is instinctively watching this, and we're computing it, and we're sitting here like, this is the real. It's just fortifying our feelings while we like, yeah, I'm not going nowhere with them motherfuckers. That's why you be like that.
Breaking news, Nolan Well's autopsy results are now in, and we now have GPS data showing exactly where the boat went throughout the day. So Nolan Well's official autopsy was performed on July 7th at the Mississippi State Medical Examiner's office, and an independent autopsy commissioned by the family was scheduled shortly after, meaning as of today, both autopsies have been completed.
Oh yeah, you know that, Maxwell. Catch them by themselves. They not no fucking, that's some fantasy they have in their head. Like they just a superhero killer.
And the attorney Ben Crum said that independent autopsy results were in and expected to be released.
That's a damn fantasy they be having.
Due to issues transporting Wells' body.
That's why they always make the movies like with Charles Bronson and shit.
Not yet been released when it was.
Remember, that was one of the most racist motherfuckers, Charles Bronson.
What are they waiting for? Are they waiting for the results of the independent autopsy to be released first?
All that nigga movies was of him shooting some skinny nigga with an afro.
The movements of the boat that
that's what I always saw.
Island on July 4th and where it went.
I did not like that nigga.
Left a dock at around 9.
Where Steven Seagal, all his movies was chasing Jamaicans and beating up on Jamaicans and shit.
Not on the boat when it departed the island, but not sure what
screw face
to support that. They then said the boat left Horn Island around 4:31 p.m. returned to its original dock, and then traveled into Fort Bayou around 5:52 before returning to the dock again at around 6:06. They then said the boat went to the Fort Bayou boat launch at around 7:19 p.m. and from there it traveled over land, probably towed by a vehicle, back to the boat owner's residence. They included in the report that the boat's owner, his mother, and one other individual was reportedly with Wells on the day of the incident and have been cooperating with the investigation. The report then ends on July 5th after Jackson County authorities took over the investigation. The report doesn't show where the boat went after July 5th or obviously if any other boats were involved, but let me know what you guys think about all of this. Rest in peace to
nigga, the boat. I had a story yesterday that showed the boat was moving on early in the morning of July 5th. Yeah, them Jamaicans, all the Jamaicans on Steven Seagal, them niggas look funny as shit. Even when Danny Glover had to meet with the Jamaicans from the Predator, a lot of them Jamaicans was the Jamaicans that be in Steven Seagal movies. King, what was that nigga named King something? Oh, fuck all that shit. Yeah, he was always fucking up the Jamaicans. He was always fighting Jamaicans. Marked for death. And that's what it was. But you don't see no Jamaicans having no smoke for no motherfucking Steven Seagal. Fuck out of here. We stopped fucking with Steven Seagal when they let his ass become a real police nigga, even though he was a fake police nigga, but they gave him an honorary badge, and this nigga started breaking in niggas' houses. You know, they eventually took away that badge. That's why you don't see him no more. And probably old age. But that devil, when he got that police badge, he was doing a lot of devilish shit to black people. Go look up Steven fucking Seagal. The shit he was doing. That nigga is a scoundrel. I don't want nothing ever good for that nigga. I don't fuck with that nigga Van Damme either. Yeah, always wearing shades. Remember, because you can tell what a motherfucking attention is if you looking at their eyes. Yeah. That's why niggas wasn't ever supposed to trust Diddy. That nigga Diddy always in a damn, why the fuck is you in the club at night, nigga, and got on shades? No disrespect, even though I feel like Diddy still got railroaded, but still, you weren't supposed to trust that nigga because of them shades, my nigga. That's just a fact. That's why I didn't really feel bad for none of them niggas who soda got, they say they got by Diddy, nigga. That's your fault, nigga. When you like, damn, nigga, there's a lot of baby oil in here. A normal nigga would see that with their own eyes. Like, why is there all this baby oils on the goddamn nightstands? People like, nigga, a real nigga, when you walk in a spot, you be looking around and shit. If you're a real man, you don't just walk into a place you don't know and start immediately identifying places you may have to egress to or points of evacuation. You have to think like that if you're an actual man. What if some shit went, you like, man, I know I'm supposed to just be here about a goddamn cake, but what if a nigga decide to come up in there with a look, I'm about to show y'all some crazy shit that niggas do, since y'all think I'm crazy. I want y'all to really see this video. Hold on. Let me get through these two stories, then I'm going to get that video.
We're getting you insight into the chaotic
Watch.
day that Mississippi teen
You gonna
Nolan
see a
Wells
nigga try to rob a
thanks
bank
to
with a
newly
cat.
released emergency radio
Watch,
audio
nigga.
from his friend's boat. The recordings reveal the group was dealing with a boat emergency just hours after
Nigga
Wells
went
was
and
seen on
stole
Long
a
Island.
cat and then
According to
tried to
officials, the boat's
rob a
bilge
bank
pump
with a
failed, causing the
stolen
vessel
cat,
to take on
nigga.
water. Here's part of the distress call obtained by ABC News.
We're sinking. Can you all please
I
come?
never would go into a bakery and not be thinking like, what if some nigga came in here real
The
quick?
boat, which had 7 people on board, was towed for several miles before it was able to get underway again, eventually returning to the Mississippi
See, if you
mainland.
was moving like a
Nolan Wells,
paratrooper
however,
behind
wasn't on
enemy
board.
lines, you
Now,
will
a judge
always
whose
be
son was
thinking
part of the
about
group
that.
says
You should
Wells
be
chose to
thinking you
remain on the
always in
island
a
and planned to
warfare
return later with another
situation.
group of friends.
So you should
But his
always be
family's
thinking
attorney, Ben
like,
Crump,
you
says
know,
there are still too many
egress,
unanswered questions
evacuation,
about what
defensive
happened.
points.
Wells was reported
You
missing on
know,
the night of
things
July
that I
4th.
can
His
use to
body was found
attack
2 days
the
later
enemy
in the
with
water just
if
off the
I have
island.
to.
Authorities still don't suspect foul play and believe he likely drowned, though an official cause of death hasn't yet been released.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
it didn't
the
work out
family
in
is
their
still waiting for
favor.
the results of an
Word
independent
up,
autopsy they
Maxwell.
commissioned. Crump says those findings could help answer whether he suffered any injuries before his death. A funeral for Wells is scheduled for Monday.
Yeah, they try to have a story on X today from some Mississippi news talking about, because now they trying to get ahead of the fact that we know that Nolan's body had been, you know, bruised and beaten. And they're trying to say that, oh, that probably happened for him washing up on shore. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Now let's get to the question again. Why would an accomplished swimmer, a young black man of physical athletic prowess, as you can see the young brother, why would he go out into the ocean by himself and then drown and then get washed back up on shore? Nigga, it don't work like that. And it washed you up just exactly where they say they left you at. That doesn't make any sense, people. Come on, man. Come on. We're not that stupid. And Democrats, don't try to play with us right now either. We are damn sure not stupid. And that shit gonna boomerang on y'all if y'all try to play with us right now. Do not try to play with us. I'm gonna get to that story. What was I saying? That I want to show you this crazy nigga with a damn cat. Steal a cat and then try to rob a bank with the cat. This nigga's crazy.
Breaking news from the Justice Department. It is suing the state of Maryland, challenging the state laws and regulations that provide in-state tuition and financial assistance for undocumented immigrants.
Maryland
the
is
Justice
tether,
Department is calling
tetherland.
illegal aliens. The suit naming the state, the University of Maryland Board of Regents,
The
and the Maryland
Justice
Higher Education
Department is
Commission.
calling
Maryland, the 13th
illegal
state to be sued by the
aliens.
Trump administration.
You
This
hear
suit
that?
files
I
a week
told
after
y'all
the
the
Justice
media is the
Department
number one
sued
lovers
the
of
state over the
illegal
Community
immigrants.
Trust Act. No immediate comment this afternoon from either the governor's office or state attorney general's office. Robert Lang,
Because you know that's who
News
be
Radio
cleaning their
1090
houses.
and FM 101.5.
Bitch ass niggas. The illegal aliens. You heard how he said that shit? I hate motherfuckers who talk like that. The illegal aliens, as the State Department calls it. No, nigga, that's what we all call them. Yeah, Maxwell, yeah. This is them trying to cause mass confusion. They're trying to cause mass confusion because this is the only way they're going to be able to spin this. Because when the truth come out, it's going to show the devils that they are. That's what's going to show. And like I said, if that white girl who called them and told them and sent that message and said that he made it back to some house party and they beat him there, if she don't go to jail for so-called lying, if y'all saying that ain't what happened, then I'm even not trusting y'all even more. There's no way I'm trusting no motherfucking Mississippi. Where's this damn fool at? Hold on. Let me find y'all this fucking fool. Nigga done robbed a damn bank with a damn cat. Oh, no, that ain't him. That was the white nigga who got beat up by the bull. Hold on, where is that damn video? Oh yeah. I ain't got that, but I want to show y'all that too. Stay out of motherfucking Bangkok if you can. Oh yeah, I want this. Yeah, I got a tether. I'll be able to find that video in just a minute. I want it. Is that it? Oh yeah. This is the shit that be going on out here in Maryland, y'all. Telling y'all. Yeah, I'm bringing the robbery cat right now. I'm bringing the robbery cat right now. And this happened out here in Maryland, so I know either it's a nigga on dope or it's a goddamn tether. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, DSB. We listed the #1 group. You can go look right now. The #1 people catching the most hell and most hate right now is foundational Black Americans. And then they list immigrants as others. They put Africans and Nigerians and all of them. They put them as others. They don't put them with us. Look at this. Look at this crazy nigga right here. This is in Maryland.
How many years is that? I don't know who you are. I think 14.
Oh wait, no, not this. This is the teller.
How did you get here? I got here on the plane. So you flew.
Yeah, might as well let the teller real quick.
The suspect, currently in custody, is being questioned about her history and how she entered the country. When asked about her background, she claims she has been living here since she was 22 years old. She also insists that she traveled to the country by plane, not by boat or other means.
That's also fake because I did the same thing. Okay.
We don't care, bitch. You going back. You can go back by plane too.
They said there's laws around everything, and I just have to do it legitimately, and that's what I did. But I never.
During the interrogation, the officer emphasizes that going through an American embassy is the proper and legal way to travel from one country to another. The suspect asserts that she has an American visa and traveled legally, though Shay expresses confusion when the officer explains the potential legal issues with her situation.
I didn't come on a boat. I didn't get smuggled in.
Even if you don't go to the American embassy, you could still fly. You could still come.
Yeah, I know. In my passport, you will see.
The suspect reveals that she has had prior experiences with ICE and expresses concern that she cannot return to her home country. The officer reminds her that they are not the ones who will make that final decision. The suspect continues to maintain her position despite the officer's firm stance that the situation is a significant problem.
That's going to cause me to be unalive.
You getting the hell up out of here.
I already explained that to them.
Bumba clot. Bumba clot. You're getting out of here. You have a goal. You're going to have a goal, make them dirt cookies. I don't know where you from, but you packing it up. They gonna pack you up. Yeah, this the crazy nigga right here.
A man in Maryland grabbed a cat from a pet store and then allegedly tried to use her to rob a nearby bank.
I think it's a
Listen to this very confused police dispatch. A man in Maryland grabbed a cat from a pet store and then allegedly tried to use her to rob a nearby bank. Listen to this very confused police dispatcher.
Number 1 male,
yeah, it looks like
mid-20s, wearing gold shirt, black beanie, unknown color pants, possibly has a cat with him.
Yeah, he apparently asked a bank worker to hold the cat, then wrote a note asking for cash. Officers got there just in time, thank goodness. As for the cat, her name is Magnolia. Magnolia is doing fine and is still available for adoption.
How you gonna try to use the cat to commit a damn crime, nigga? That is the craziest Nabisco shit ever. They probably gonna give him a slap on the wrist anyway. If a nigga did that, it wouldn't be all no cute story. This mangy nigga brought a damn cat in here and victimized the cat. Now the cat's a damn victim. If a black person had done that, the cat would be a victim. Nigga.
Hey!
They out of Bangladesh. The hell y'all got in here that woo! Fight?
Wow, wow! What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Get your hot eye.
Yeah, all that screaming is niggas dying. Not niggas screaming because they happy. The hell?
ฮ้ยไฟไหม้ตรงนี้พี่เฮ้ยนิว
It's like a nigga had a dragon in that bitch.
ใครอยู่ไหนเนี่ยออกมาหน่อยเลยออกมาเลย
This nigga was screaming like, woo, like he thought it was cool.
ยังมีใครอยู่ข้างในไหมน่ะ
Screaming because they were
เฮ้ย
being unalarmed in that bitch. This is crazy.
อะไร
This is wild. God damn, all that hollering stuff.
ทุบกระจกเข้าไปดูคนนี่ออกมาก่อนออกมาก่อนพี่โดนสั่งพี่นายนะออกมาก่อนทันวะถ่ายทันวะไม่ทัน
God damn. Look how long it took the fire engines to show up. Nigga, that shit was burning out that bitch for like. It was like they had a dragon in that bitch. Shit, them niggas is like, shit. Okay, Maxwell, stay safe, family. Stay safe. Some of them Nabiscos, they upset too. Oh, yeah, I did say I was gonna bring y'all that sister. That sister who gonna tell them like it is. And we let our sister talk about color blindness. Had a great one tonight talking with y'all. Shit. Coming to an ending somewhere. Hope everybody is having a great one. I know some of y'all days it's still early. For us, we'll be going down soon. Back to fucking work. But I finished all my licenses, so I have all my licenses now for all that damn shit. And now I'm annoyed because a white nigga just let me know. He's like, yeah, that's going to be a lot more work for you, but yeah, because you're going to have to get flaggers and people going to always be calling you to get shit down. I was like, fuck, 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 fuck. Damn. These niggas gonna drive me crazy. Nigga talk about, yeah, but once everybody got all their licenses, then it won't be so much. I said, nigga, that's a lie because everybody don't be here on the same day. And that's why a lot of niggas be calling out. Be like, man, I ain't coming in there today. Once niggas start getting them fucking hours, you could just, once you got 40 and I had like fucking, I'm up to like 18 hours already. So if I wanted, I could say, fuck that. I don't want to work for the next 2 days. I'll just go take and I'll put that shit in. And they ask me, do you want to use your hours? And I say, yes. 8 hours this day, 8 hours that day. And then they ask me, try and find somebody to work your shift. See if you can find somebody to work your shift. But, let your MOD or whatever. Yeah, I ain't finding nobody. It ain't no nigga to work the shit. Yeah, you know that. Oh my God. I was so annoyed. I was dying laughing with my man Rob. Like, nigga, I know how to use an electric pallet jack. You know how to use all that shit. That elevator, though, was jerky as hell for a minute. I had to just think of that shit as moving a Gundam. Once I start getting it like a Gundam, I was moving around that bitch. Oh, them niggas, none of them niggas want to work. I came to work today. It wasn't shit down. I left a list of a certain amount of SKUs that niggas should have took down. I've been going for like 5-6 days. Them motherfuckers didn't do nothing. They go angry Nabisco. He don't believe the Nolan Wells
of America are defending the kids, the white kids that obviously had something to do with Nolan Wells' death. Like, they left with his stuff.
Let him say.
While the racist pieces of shit of America are defending the kids, the white kids that obviously had something to do with Nolan Wells' death. Like, they left with his stuff. They deleted all of their social media accounts. They've all gotten lawyers. And apparently, one of the kids' dads is a judge. And they're also not cooperating with police. Call me crazy, but those do not sound like the actions of innocent people. Those sound like the actions of people that are trying to get ahead of what's about to come out. And that's that they murdered Nolan Wells. Like, fuck all of you that support. Like, how can you even fucking defend this? You are the most gutter trash. You're fucking gutter trash.
Yeah. Yeah, call your own people. That I love when the Nabiscos go at each other. Oh, they over there on TikTok, boy. They are mad at each other. Oh, there's heavy fighting over there. Listen to this sister right there. I did get emotional too. Listen to this sister. Letting these people know. This is real black women. This is real foundational black American mothers. This is how Nolan Wells and Carmelo mother, this is what y'all need to be watching. Listen to this sister, let them know.
Don't let me come here again and hear you tell me how to grieve until you have walked in my shoes. I watched one of your officers shoot my child while denying me
trying to tell us how to grieve, trying to always tell us something.
All I wanted to do was
hell no, you can't tell us jack shit.
I asked that they didn't do that. I was trying to get to Mary Alice, and they pulled me back. They pulled me back. They almost knocked me to the floor in my family room, a room that I don't even call family room anymore because you guys took it upon yourself to send an idiot to my house. An idiot that took my baby's life and then would not give me the decency to hold my baby. Maybe if I could have just said, Mary Alice, it's going to be okay. This is after 4 shots. 2 in the chest and 3 in the abdomen. Yes, he shot her 4 times. Don't tell me how to grieve.
Shots.
You've taken away one of my children. I am a Leo by birth, and I will fight to the end. You can call me Tiger Woman.
I'm a Leo by birth. She brought
I'm
that
going to
Leo
fight for Mary
out.
Alice with every breath in my body.
It is on.
I'm going to put you on it. And it won't be
Put them
for
on the
good
map,
things.
sister.
It's going to be for murdering
That's right.
my 37-year-old daughter, who was having, as my husband said, a bad day.
Put them on the map. This is what we're going to do with all these towns. We're going to put them on Front Street.
That's right.
Shout out that FBA power. You ain't see no tethers talk like this when they loved ones got unalive. Both them Gene, that little kid who got popped up here in Ohio.
This right here just goes to show how
like
strong black mothers are. She should not have to go through this. And she stood up for her daughter
who lost her life with multiple gunshot wounds
You know what it is.
by police. And her daughter was innocent.
Damn race
every
soldiers.
black mother out there, I salute you.
But shout out to her.
Nobody should have to go through anything like this. And I absolutely salute this black mother for standing up for her daughter. And I pray that her daughter gets the justice that she deserves.
Got to another damn Nabisco race soldier unalives another sister wrongfully. It's why black people, I don't know if mama, if you called the cops for her mental situation or whatever, black people, we got to find another way other than calling the cops. And if you got people who have mental like episodes, you might got to lock them cabinets, find a new place to put your knives. You might have to do things like that so they not having access to things that can harm themselves or you. R.I.P. to that sister. These damn devils won't stop till the cauldron is full of our blood and bones. I pray for them. Pray for them. That's the type of folks I pray for. Go ahead, beloved. He's talking on the colorblind.
Is what essentially Nolan, my son didn't see color. Is what essentially Nolan's dad is saying. And while I don't, as someone who's lost a son, two sons, I
couldn't believe when she said that she lost two sons.
I don't expect him to be rational right now because no one understands what it means to lose a son. But I do want to speak on the fact that we as parents, we as black parents need to communicate with our children the reality of what it means to exist in our skin, not the skin we want people to see us in. We can wish for the world not to see color. We can wish for the world to not stand on the foundation of what it means to have us born.
Because she kind of got famous on TikTok because she had a video where she's calling the nurses. She letting them nurses know that they racist because they tried to lie on her and say she had hemp in her milk, so she couldn't let her children
that everything's a kumbaya.
Drink her milk.
The world that we wish to live
in. And she's like, I don't smoke marijuana.
And while we have to prepare our children to create
they were trying to not let her nurture her children. That's how this sister came
we
on
also
TikTok.
in the same
I didn't know
have
she
to
lost
prepare
two
them
sons.
for the world that they live
This
in.
is crazy.
That our people prepared
Damn,
us to
beloved.
live. Because that's what they knew. That was their everyday. And we put our children at a disadvantage and quite frankly,
you know, I
follow
all the fire sisters who about something on TikTok.
By pretending
YouTube
that
too.
we are the same.
You ain't
by
about
pretending
shit.
that
I don't
we aren't
even know your
different. By
channel
pretending
exists.
we put them at a disadvantage. It makes much more sense
being
to
honest.
identify the differences so that we can accept them and figure out how to move and navigate than it is to pretend that they don't exist. It's actually dangerous.
You better play like
and
you
at
can
some
see
point,
some
as
damn
parents,
color.
as black parents specifically,
Because they damn sure see your
we
color.
have to equip our children to live in the world, not our world, not our house, not our rules, our roles, our responsibilities, our morals, our values, but the world. And until we do that, we're putting them in danger. And it's a hard conversation. I could go back and forth about how things are supposed to be and that it sucks that they are like this, but that is where we are. And there has to be some sort of happy medium in between what should we do and how should we act in the moment. You know? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to me too. I'm Danielle to you, and the link to my podcast. Ooh, that's loud. The link to my podcast is in my bio. You should listen to it.
Yeah. Go check that sister out. She's, like I said, I follow her on TikTok. Very informative sister. And like I said, her claim to fame was on TikTok was when she was having her baby, and the white nurses tried to lie and say she had marijuana in her system, but she don't smoke no weed. She's not one of them sisters that be smoking and twerking and doing all that. And she is FBA. And yes, niggas, she got a husband. You know a old bitch look like that got a husband. That bitch got a husband on me. Ooh, I'm mad. That bitch got a husband on me. And what you say? My bitches don't come easy. And like chickens, they don't lay no eggs. Oh, 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 oh. Fine bitches all up on TikTok. Dude, I'm creating a character for TikTok. He's gonna be funny. Well, I hope my brother who had that motherfucking what you call that shit at? It's not a it's a something curl. It's not an S curl. Or is it a rat? It's that shit where where chicks had that shit kind of laid on their head, but there's an older brother. I haven't seen his videos on TikTok in a minute. I hope he all right. I'm gonna go look for him tonight. I hope he ain't gonna. I'm gonna go and find he done passed away. All right, can you just stop with the bullshit? Restream. God damn. Trying to get the damn show over with. Just want to make sure they didn't do the bullshit again. Ooh, fuck that roach. That motherfucker. Damn it, they done made me lose my fucking video. Damn you, motherfuckers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on, hold on. Oh, they made me lose my video. Only one Just Jay. What it do, beloved? Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah. Oh, I had took some pictures around on my born day. Oh, these are some lovely pictures. Woo! I'm kind of doing them into a montage right now, so it's gonna take me a minute to get them out. Where the fuck did my videos go? I want her. I want that one. Stop. I guess we can look at poor Venezuela. Only one miss, Jay. I know you had sent me some reels to check out. I haven't checked them out yet because, like I said, you don't be the only one sending me reels. It'd be like I got to go through. I have been lazy lately on Instagram. I got to go through. I got so many people sitting up in that damn little check. I'll get to everybody. I get to all of y'all as I can. Because I try to reach out to everybody. But it's 1,000 of you motherfuckers. And at least 600 of you motherfuckers always got something to say or show me. Some of those videos make it over here. Some of them do make it over here. Now, this is the Canadian tether she getting deported because I guess she smacked some little white girls because they had either Trump gear on or
leftist
something. Let her
Canadian
tell the
woman
story.
accused of slapping a teenager at the Jersey Shore over the teen's pro-Trump clothing has now been detained by ICE. And in a twist that's hard to make up, a leftist Canadian woman accused of slapping a teenager at the Jersey Shore over the teen's pro-Trump clothing has now been detained
At the damn Jersey Shore
by
of all
ICE.
places.
And in a twist that's hard to make up, she's being held at the very same detention center her husband has spent several months attacking on social media. 33-year-old Caitlin Tracy is being held at Delaney Hall in Newark, New Jersey after her arrest this week. Now, she's accused of confronting two teenage girls on the Point Pleasant Boardwalk over the 4th of July weekend because of what police described as their patriotic-colored clothing, allegedly slapping one of them. Tracy, a Canadian
Irish
citizen living in
niggas,
New Jersey
British
since entering the
niggas,
U.S. in 2024.
Australian.
She now faces multiple charges, including endangering the welfare of a child, simple assault, harassment, and obstruction. Her husband, Matthew Gironi, has posted videos online asking for help to get her released, even if that means back to Canada. The situation has also drawn attention to some of Gironi's previous social media posts. Recently, videos criticizing Delaney Hall, portraying anti-ICE protesters as peaceful while mocking law enforcement. Older posts have also resurfaced. In one video, he wished cancer on the entire Trump family, including the president's children and grandchildren, and another referencing an assassination attempt. Gironi has also been soliciting donations online to help pay for his wife's legal defense and immigration attorney as her case moves forward.
There you go. You got some white Nabisco terrorists and Trump packing their ass up. Another evil cop.
You're shooting at him with the weapon, yes?
Yes.
You know that weapon will kill somebody if you shoot them with it, yes?
I fired it to stop the threat.
You're shooting at him with the weapon, yes?
Yes.
You know that weapon will kill somebody if you shoot them with it, yes?
I fired it to stop the threat.
My question is, do you know that your weapon may kill somebody if you shoot them with it?
It may kill somebody, yes.
Okay. And you shot more than one round into this vehicle, intending to hit Mr. Jackson, yes?
To stop the threat, yes, sir.
Okay. And by stopping it, that means kill him?
No.
Object to the form.
No?
It does not. It does not mean to kill him. It means to stop the threat.
Well, I'm asking you then, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
How were you going to stop it if you didn't know what you were shooting at?
Uh-oh, got her. That lawyer was good, boy. Bitch, he had her stuttering. He had her stuttering on. Look at the ghost. She looked like a damn ghost. I was like, yeah, bitch. Yes, sir. Go to whatever that spot is and get you a good gun lawyer, nigga. Nigga. And I could tell that was a brother representing a brother, Mr. Jackson. That got to be an FBA brother. But you never know. Like I said, the tethers have been using our last names. That is very clear. That's why it's important to ask, where your family from? No. Where your mama and them come from? Where your daddy and them come from? And who they mama and daddy? Boy, Tariq ain't been wrong. Not once. You could tell a tether. And the poor Venezuelans, man, they had that earthquake and shit has not gotten any better. So yeah, if you give a shit, pray for Venezuela. If not, whatever. Them niggas is back over there, the niggas who got deported. Hell over there, bro.
Desde el momento uno, desde que fue el terremoto, hubo una respuesta inmediata, pero de personas civiles, personas independientes. La respuesta del Estado se está viendo en estos momentos que la estamos viendo nosotros, pues, y esperando, pues, alguna respuesta y ojalá y sea positiva, lo más pronto.
This is crazy. They don't give a shit about y'all.
Ese privado estábamos dando apoyo al Estado venezolano, por lo menos para solventar estas primeras semanas. Luego, por supuesto, pasará a las manos convenientes, que estoy casi seguro que deben tener algún plan ya en proceso. No te podría asegurar cuál es, no conozco los detalles.
Yo sobrevivir, mantener a mis hijos y ayudar a mi mamá que está en Castelamar, que no recibe ningún tipo de ayuda.
Well, there you have it, family. That's been tonight's, news break, news cycle. I would like to appreciate all the family that came in to show love. My brother Claude Zandam, Maxwell Jenkins, the lovely Agatis Navi, Miss April Showers, appreciate you. The lovely B Sparrow, make sure we got it right how we B Blango Sparrow, our sister. She's got a media background with doing radio and stuff like that. Y'all make sure y'all check out our sister. Really dope sister. Shout out to Jesse Paris, Young Riaz, my warrior brother DSB, Arashalan Perkins, also known as the Bronze Reaper Media. Go check that brother out. Maxwell Jenkins. I think I said Maxwell already. Fatty, thank you, Fatty, for coming in, dropping real good insights. We appreciate you, beloved. We had a new person, Layla's Hooper. You know what I'm saying? She was in here. Appreciate you for coming through, Layla. Keep coming through. And then you'll get that wrench and be down with the family. Appreciate you, Fatty. Well, so make sure we go down. Make sure everybody else. Very, very, very robust night with the family. Shout out to the ones who didn't make it in. You know what it is. Project Leroy. Was Project Leroy in? I don't think I saw Project Leroy in the house. Yeah, appreciate everybody for coming through. Good brother Jesse Paris, Lady Chase, Shabaka, if you catch it on the rewatch, because I know you told me sometimes you go back and listen, but shout out to you. Run, nigga, run. You know what it is, family. It's your boy Breeze Omega. Omega, that's Breeze. And we're going to get to some damn pork rinds. Oh, yo, Fresh. Can't forget Fresh. Can't forget motherfucking Fresh. Almost forgot Fresh, who's always in here. And appreciate you, Fresh. You and Pinky for throwing me something on my birthday, but I put it right back into this. We're going to make it happen. There you go, Shabaka. Salute to Shabaka. You have a great one. Jesse, y'all have a great one. We are at the Izin. Yeah, that's right. We going to be some running niggas. But y'all have a great one. What is tomorrow? Saturday. Well, I won't see y'all tomorrow, but we definitely will see y'all on Sunday night for the Sunday gospel. Until then, you people have a great one. And I love y'all. We out. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah.
Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy.
I said I'll see y'all on Sunday for the Sunday gospel.
Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel. You won't pay the price. Living in the country living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and Cutlass drop, Cadillac convertibles, Lincolns. We cut off the top, the block, we run the streets. We set up shop, it's all gravy, grits and pork chops. We on top, hops and barley, man. We see purple like Barney, man. It's funny how on farms there's pigs and chickens, and the streets got pigs and chickens. I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all. You know the doggone bar, he ain't even scared of y'all. I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall. When I know most of y'all scared to crawl. With the strength of a giant might scale a wall. Singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little.
Oh yeah, the lovely A. Jones too. Can't forget A. Jones as well. And I did say the lovely goddess Nabi earlier in the thing, but yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Much love, much love. I hope I got everybody. Oh, I think Sirius S came through. Sirius S slid through. I missed you the other night. A lovely DJ Tanya Renee. Y'all know what it is. All y'all, be safe, family. Know what it is.
Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under poplar trees and strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth.
Y'all gonna, I see the numbers of y'all gonna make me stay in here for a minute.
Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how to open.
Wait, before I leave, I know I did the song. I can always play it again. Hold on. I'm gonna drop the link real quick. We'll see how much we can go before they. Has arisen. I love that part so much. That was the funniest part in The Color Purple. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga said, "My God, the dead has arisen." I love that old black brother right there. I know what it is. All right, we out there. I dropped the link, but nobody picked it up, so I'm gone. Going once, going twice, going 3 times, my lady. All right, we out then, motherfucker. Catch y'all on the flip side.